competent communicator development ceremony for his opening address.
Good afternoon, Division A Director Celia, Area A4 Director Raymond, and Joshua Sadasivan from Nisun Club, and our past President Roger. So, hearty welcome to you all to our club. Thanks for coming, and thanks to Celia and Raymond and Joshua for taking up the roles in our club chapter meeting. It's a pleasure to have all the three of you here. Let us all give them a big round of applause. Thank you so much. Today you notice some of the members in our club are not here. You all know the reason. Because of the PSLE exams. Ongoing PSLE. Some of the club members have the kids doing the PSLE exams. And it needs a lot of perseverance from the kids and strong support from the family members for helping the kids to go through this tough period. And perseverance is one of the greatest traits to be successful in life. Recently, I watched a documentary about Chile's miners rescue operation which happened in 2010, where 33 miners were trapped in mine and they were rescued 69 days after they got trapped into the mine. So, any of you have heard about this incident? So, this is one of the perfect real life example to learn what perseverance is all about. So, for the benefit of those who have not heard about it, I would like to share what has happened then. On 5th August 2010, 33 miners in Chile got trapped into the mine at 2,300 foot underground. The rescuers were all trying to reach out to the miners, but all the paths to the caves were all closed because of the cave-in. But one person never gave up the hope, and it was the Chilean president, Sebastián Pinera. He believed that the miners would be alive inside and the rescuers would be able to find them. He activated all his resources immediately. The rescuers started looking for any signs of life by drilling holes and sending some listening probes into the mine. And to their surprise, after 17 days, on 22nd August 2010, they were able to detect some tapping from the listening probes. And when the probes were lifted up, they were amazed to see a note attached to the probe saying that all the 33 of us are alive in the shelter. And seeing this, the entire rescue team and the family members all were jumping in joy, all had tears. And it was unbelievable. You'll all be wondering how these miners survived inside the mine for 17 days. So let us go into the mine underground. So fortunately, the miners on August 5th, they were able to reach out to the refugee chamber inside the mine. And this chamber had a shelter, and there was also oxygen supply and very limited food for survival for 2 to 3 days only. Some of the miners inside started to develop fungal infections because of the very high humidity and heat. The temperature there was around 95 degrees Fahrenheit. It's 35 degrees Celsius. It was too hot, and some of them even had respiratory and eye problems. Every day, they were living with death and sleeping with death. After a few days, as the days passed, the miners started to lose hope, except for one person. It was Luis Urzua, the 56-year-old miner supervisor. He took control of the miners inside, and he initiated a set of rules which was very methodically rigid but crucial for the survival of the miners. The food was rationed, and you won't believe, all had 1 teaspoon of tuna, 1 sip of milk, and 1 biscuit every 48 hours to keep them alive. So that's how they managed to prolong their life for 17 days. So now coming back to the surface to see how the rescuers did manage to rescue these people. And on August 24, 2010, 2 shafts were drilled into the mine to reach out to the chamber where the miners were. And this acted as an umbilical cord and to provide food and medicines and communication devices to the miners inside. That's how they were able to reach out to the miners. The rescuers came out with 3 plans, not 1 plan, because it's very crucial. They came with 3 plans, plan A, B, and C, each with different drilling equipments and different drilling strategies. Out of these 3 plans, plan B was supposed to be executed in 2 months, whereas the rest of the plan was supposed to take place for 4 months, and it might take until the Christmas. So plan B, the plan was to drill a 26-inch hole and send a capsule in and pull the miners up. It's only 26-inch hole. So the miners cannot have a waist bigger than 35 inch because they need to squeeze into the capsule and they have to keep themselves fit within the mine and do exercise on a daily basis. That's how they were training themselves. And there was a winch erected on the surface to send the capsule in and bring the miners up. So on 12th of October 2010, the rescue operations began. The most fittest of the miners was chosen to be sent up first. And you know who was the last one to come? It was a miner supervisor, 56-year-old. He was the one staying inside the mine until everybody has been sent up, and he came 22 hours after the operations began. The whole world was watching this event live in television. 1 billion people watched this rescue operation live. And this mining company couldn't bear the cost of this $20 million, and it was shouldered by the Chilean government. So what I want to tell you is, what are the lessons we can learn from this incident? It's purely the power of perseverance which made the rescue operations very much successful. Everybody involved in this operation showcased the perseverance. The president, who never gave up, and he showed leadership skills by believing that people's lives are more important than anything else. The perseverance of the miners, the rescuers, who never gave up the effort and managed to reach out the miners after so many days. And the perseverance of the miners inside, fighting for their life with little or no food and very unhealthy living conditions. So Thomas Alva Edison rightly mentioned, the greatest weakness in life is to give up things. So the most certain way to succeed is to try one more time. So dear Toastmasters and guests, never lose faith or hope, and don't give up till the last minute. Back to you, Toastmasters.